So I just left the aquarium and it was an experience, to say the least. My child decided to scream the entire time. Everyone just stared at me, except for one lady, and this is why I wanted to kind of do a video and document it, because I was being bad?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't being bad.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't screaming the whole way.
Yes, you did.
I got an ice cream. Giant ice cream. To treat myself for dealing with it, because I was going insane. So for some reason, he didn't want to walk anymore. Dominic was I have a double stroller. Pretty big. So Audrey was in one side, Dominic was in the other. He got out. He wanted to walk around and see the fish. Cool. Walk around and see the fish. It's crowded. It's a weekend. It's in the winter.
Now you're proud.
I'm a crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. So we get a little into it with where the big shark area is. And he just starts losing his shit. Screaming, hold me, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Well, I have a big ass double stroller. How am I gonna pick him up? I can't hold him and push the stroller and maneuver through the crowds of the rude people who just see you with a stroller, so decide to get in your way. That's pretty much how it is. Good luck for new parents. So it was probably 20 minutes of that. I calmed him down and gave him some frozen fruit snacks. Then he sat in the stroller willingly to eat those. Calmed down. Didn't want to see the sharks. Didn't want to see the sharks that he's been talking about all morning. So we finally start to go through. We're going through, making progress. He's fine. We get to the kids area. There's a little coloring spot. It's kind of neat. You color your fish. You put it under this little scanner, and then it pops up onto the screen that's like an aquarium. Your fish is swimming around in the aquarium. So he's sitting down, not coloring the fish. Doesn't want to color the fish anymore. Goes up. I color his fish. He's hit me in the face while I color his fish, because he wouldn't. So instead of just being in the way, I colored the fish to get it over with. So I put the fish in. We see the fish on the TV. I go to get Audrey. Go to the stroller to leave. I see him with another person's fish in his hand. So, go over, get the fish. Figured he pulled it out of the recycling bin, right out from the scanner. No, he took this little girl's fish. So I'm glad the parent told me that he took her fish, because I didn't know he was capable of doing that yet. Am I what?
You were bad, your mommy.
I'm not a bad girl.
Yes, you are.
No. So, we finally leave that.
You're bad.
He's a little mad at this point. But we keep going. And then for some reason, he just starts screaming again. For no reason. So now here I am. Again, with a screaming child. I finally found a spot to tuck myself away in. For him to scream. Didn't help.
Are you a bad mommy?
I'm a bad mommy.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
Yes, it is.
Luckily, there was one lady who showed some sympathy, empathy. She was just being a person instead of staring at me and, I don't know, judging me, judging my kid. I really don't care that my child is screaming. I'm not going to give in to him. I'm not going to give him what he wants when he's acting like that. I'm going to let him scream. If you don't like that, then I don't know what to tell you, but it's life. So, this one lady was nice enough to come up and offer Dominic some goldfish. Of course, he was not friendly and was smacking them out of her hands, but she tried, and I really appreciated that. I was on the verge of tears from just overwhelming stress and anxiety and freaking out. Then I was almost on the verge of tears because this kind person just came up to help me. She saw I was freaking out, and she was kind enough to try to calm my child down. It didn't work, but I ended up just, hold on. I ended up putting him in the stroller. He screamed the whole way through. Christina maneuvered us out of there, and as I was passing, there was the lady again. She patted me on the shoulder and told me that it was gonna be okay, and I was doing a good job.
Let's go, Mommy.
And I hate that I'm recording myself right now, and I hate that I'm crying, but you don't get that today. And I don't know who she was. I don't know where she's from. I could post in Facebook groups to see. But if there's any way of letting her know how much that helped me, I want to do that. So that means recording myself looking ridiculous. And that's okay. If this can just be spread around to find the kind-hearted woman who understands how children can be and didn't just shove me aside or walk by and look at me like I was nothing. It was amazing. It made my day. And there's a lady looking at me like I'm crazy. Surprise. I just needed to calm down. Got myself giant ice cream. Shared with Audrey, not Dominic. So he was mad about that too. Started screaming again. But hey. I have my ice cream sitting in my car. It'll all be over soon.